A beautiful look there from the Marin Headlands leading into the city by the bay. Major League Baseball on the show is next. None like it in all of baseball. A look at AT&T Park in San Francisco. It's the finale of this three-game series between the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for what promises to be a good one. I'm joined by Eric Harris and Steve Lyons. And Eric, let's give the folks at home a look at what's happened in the first two games of the series.
Yeah, no question this is a pitcher's park. You can see a pretty low-scoring affair last night. Hard to generate a lot of offense here, especially in the evening. So we could be in for more of the same here in this one.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as the defending National League champs will line up like this. They'll match up against an intimidating foe indeed, the hard-throwing left-hander Madison Bumgarner. Peter Borges will head for the box as we are just about ready to get things going today. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. The pitch. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Three and two now. Slider strike three called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. So the leadoff man is taken care of to start our finale here this afternoon. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the San Francisco Giants. It's brought to us by Majestic. Corey Horn will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good, strong throw.
Michael Lee will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Starting lineup for the host Giants looks like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Getting ready for the bottom of inning number 1 as Gregor Blanco will have honors here in the home first.
Center fielder, Gregor Blanco.
And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here's a ground ball now headed for the right side, and he's going to reach base to start the home first to lead off single.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Marco Scutaro will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole to Ellis for 1. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just 1 on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Buster Posey will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Now a knuckleball, and it's looked at for strike 1.
Base hit here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Chopped now to short. Can they get two? One there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Second inning now from San Francisco with no score. Mark McGuire will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently third in home runs in the National League. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball in for a strike. And on cue, here are the National League home run leaders I referred to a moment ago.
Water.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. There's Alan Craig on deck. He'll be next. Now the 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting fifth, left fielder.
Alan Craig will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. One 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Not too happy about that decision down there at first base. We're going to check it out again here on show motion.
Yadier Molina.
Boy, that is a tight call. You know, one way or another, someone wasn't going to be happy about that.
Yadier Molina will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Michael Morse will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of one run. Ball one. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Lee is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
And right here, you've got the right fielder shading just a bit towards the alley. And I thought he'd have too far to go to get this ball, but he does close quickly out there, and he makes the play near the line.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. Now a swing on 0-1 and a ground ball for Peralta at short. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
Batting sixth, first baseman,
Brandon Belt will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. And here's the first pitch. He goes right after the first pitch here and shoots it back up the middle and into center field for a base hit.
No problem squaring up that knuckleball. It's generally not too hard to time that pitch. It's more about making solid contact. And I'd say that was pretty solid there.
Steve Lombardozzi will stand in now, hoping to turn things around here. You can see just one hit in his past 4 ball games. Hit sharply as this is pulled into right. Lee is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Giants leave 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Johnny Peralta will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Right there for strike 1. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
Let's go Giants!
Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Look at the stop. And a wild throw there as he tried for the backhand, but it got right by him. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his mitt on it, so there is no advance on the play.
This is a case where a guy's trying to do a little too much. That's a great play to dive and get to this ball, but then he tries to make a superhuman throw and the ball just takes off on him.
Mark Ellis will be the batter.
Let's go, Giants.
Runners off for second. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this will be fouled away. And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
And you know, down there at third base, he absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Swung on and popped sky high to the right side of the infield. Lombardozzi is under it, no problem, 1 away.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Gerald Vaughn.
Gerald Vaughn will take a long look down here as he may be bunting to avoid the double play. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
Throw it anywhere. This guy'll fling at anything.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And Posey will get the out at first, but the sacrifice works as planned.
Yeah, this early in the game, to me, this is the right decision. You give that guy at the top of your lineup a chance to drive in a run with a simple base hit.
Peter Borges will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game.
I see you brought your bat. Make sure you use it this time.
And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Brandon Crawford makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on the way. First pitch is a slow knuckleball in there, 0-1. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that gets on by, and Crawford's aboard to lead off with a single. And with that, he'll stretch that hit streak as he's now hit in 8 straight games. Madison Bumgarner will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Squaring around to bunt is Bumgarner as he sets this one down. Only play will be to Ellis covering at first, and the sacrifice works that time.
And with your pitcher at the plate, you always like it when he can get that bunt down on the very first pitch. Not only do you let him get back to the dugout and rest up just a little bit, but you also keep that momentum going. And that's a nice job right there.
Gregor Blanco will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Give him the green light. Let's go.
First pitch coming. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. Crawford leads from second. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Marco Scudero will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time.
Come on, Giant.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Here we go.
1-1.
1-1. Cut to the big hit.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Corey Horn will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman, Corey Horn.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Michael Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Shut him down now.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
No ball. One strike.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Come on now.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, what's the best way to make sure that cleanup guy doesn't get to hit with runners on base? How about back-to-back strikeouts? That'll do the job.
Mark McGuire will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning.
Get out of here, Cardinals.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. There to take it is Scudero. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Buster Posey will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. There's another pitch right on the black.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Swing and a line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Michael Morse will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. And a first pitch knuckleballs inside for ball one.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Let's go, Giants. Here we go.
And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Playing 11. One ball, one strike.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this ball's hit high and deep toward the corner and right. That's slicing, just foul. The knuckleballs is out pitch, but it misses 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
The 2-2 coming. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit.
Well, if you see that thing often enough, you figure sooner or later you might be able to handle one. And sure enough, it took him a few pitches, but he puts a good swing on this one, and he gets himself a base hit.
Hunter Pence will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Runner at first here, one man out.
Go, Hunter! Here we go.
And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Another 2-2 offering. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a ground ball heading for the hole and through the hole as Peralta can't track it down. It's a base hit.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and at average, it'll climb a few more points.
Brandon Belt will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Let's go, Giants.
First pitch coming. And a double steal try here. Now a swing and a ground ball. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead.
This team's got plenty of guys that can hit the ball out of the ballpark, but these straight singles will do the job as well.
Steve Lombardozzi will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now a ball lined to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Brandon Crawford will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
And with 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do as he bounces this pitch, and that means both runners are going to move up.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Low with that knuckleball, and he's down 2-0.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And this ball will be chopped foul. And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball. 3-1.
His pitch count is really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled back. 2 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. McGuire is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
He'll be kicking himself there. With 2 ducks on the pond, and he pops one up. But that's an opportunity at the plate that you just have to take advantage of.
Madison Bumgarner will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe 2. So this is a big-time chance.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming.
Go, Giant.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Now here on the mound, you cannot take it easy on the pitcher here with 2 outs. He can still bloop one in there and drive home 2, so you need to be thinking strikeout all the way.
swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
He still needs one more strike, but hey, if he can get out of here only giving up 2 runs, I'd call that a win.
Second and third, 2 away. And a swing and a miss is all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Alan Craig will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. 2 high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
The 3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And they are still hitless, but at least they'll have a base runner here. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
Yadier Molina will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Making a bid here to pick up their very first hit of the ball game. This might have been their best opportunity so far. You know, it's certainly hit hard enough, but he's got it in his sights out there in the outfield, and he's able to put it away and keep him out of the hit column.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1.
You playing golf today?
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Oh, 2 pitches swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Over a bit is Blanco, and he's got it now, 2 away. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and set to stand in as the second baseman, Mark Ellis. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Gerald Vaughn. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Gregor Blanco will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, Gregor Blanco.
First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Marco Scudero will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Nobody out, runner on first. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Horn is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but, hey, it works out for him.
Buster Posey will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Knuckleball, 1-1.
Come on, Giants.
Runners on first with 1 down. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, he's generally pretty sure-handed down there, and this is a bad time for his glove to let him down because I think they had a good shot at 2, but they wind up with none.
Michael Morse will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And he changes up on him here and gets him to lift one into shallow center field. Borges is there, and he'll bring this one in. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Hunter Pence will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, that's 2 in a row. In this one, it was better than the last one.
2 men are on with 2 men out. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Oh, just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guy's throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
Brandon Belt will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
And that sinker is normally where he gets most of his ground ball outs. But it really hasn't been all that effective a pitch so far.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Posey with his lead. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on the old flutter ball, even at 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. 5 innings complete. The Giants lead it 3-0. Peter Borges will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Hard hit to third. Oh, and he comes up with it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And you had to figure that sooner or later someone was going to do something at the plate. Now, that's just their second hit of the ball game, and it comes all the way in inning number 6. Offense has been almost non-existent so far.
Corey Horn will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Here we go, Tonto. Woo!
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And this is a golden setup here now for St. Louis as the first 2 guys in the lineup reach base. But there's no doubting the fact that it's going to get a lot more difficult once you come down to 3, 4, and 5.
Michael Lee will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Close to the bag at second there. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, It's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Boy, you know, you get the top two guys in your lineup on base, and now you're setting yourself up for the big boys to come in and do some damage, and then this happens. Now you need your cleanup hitter to pick you up and at least get that runner home from third, now with 2 outs.
Mark McGuire will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Runner away from third, now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Alan Craig will come forward now at a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Yeah, you know you don't want to give them any kind of cheapie here with 2 away. That's a nice block behind the plate.
Up now, let's go.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Runners on first and third, 2 away. He's running towards second. Pitch is high. The throw.
Taking a little bit of a risk there. You'd hate to see him make the final out at second, especially when you've already got a runner on third, but he gets a great jump here, and now a 2-out single will drive home 2 instead of just 1.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Well, remember, you don't have to throw him a strike with first base open, but a walk would bring the go-ahead run to the plate.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now.
The batter, number 4, catcher Yadier Molina.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
Peanuts here.
First pitch coming. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Here's one hit towards the hole. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Giants 3 and the Cardinals 2. Steve Lombardozzi will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Second baseman, Steve.
Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes the 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Another full count pitch home. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Well, as we take a look at the pitches by inning, that last one puts him at 91. So stamina will start to become a real factor here the further he goes along.
Brandon Crawford will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. And he runs and pushes one hard down the third baseline. Barehanded on to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
And I've got a pretty good feeling that once he put this ball down, he's thinking, wow, this is going to be a hit, no problem. But not so fast. What a heck of an effort down there at third to barehand that ball and then get enough on it to get his man.
Joaquin Arias will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Joaquin Arias.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Swinging a high chopper down the line at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They're up 3-2. Back here in San Francisco, Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Cameron Lowe is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Cameron Lowe.
Johnny Peralta will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
For St. Louis, shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Nice swing.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now here's a slow grounder to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Mark Ellis will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips. And that misses inside 1-0.
That's a pitch you really have to learn to take against a guy like this. But even if you make contact, you're just going to get something in on the label, so that's a great take.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here it comes. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, a lot of managing going on right now. You see who's on deck, but it wouldn't surprise me to see him get pulled back if this is ball 4.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Boy, nowhere close with this throw. Here's another look at first base. I mean, not only is this thing over his head, but you see it take off to the right field side of the bag, so it's not even on target. Very sloppy there. Potentially dangerous, too.
John Jay will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Nothing.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down.
Well, this is a big roll of the dice here. I mean, you're the tying run. Luckily, though, this works out and gets him to a spot where he can score on just a sac fly. But if that didn't work out, you might have just run your team right out of the ball game.
Don't give up the run.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers. But he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
Put him away.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1. And now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Center fielder number 12, Peter Borges.
Peter Borges will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
No batter. We got him.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here.
Out of the inning now.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Don't let him score now.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2.
Come on, guys. Turn 2.
Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
And a big strikeout there. I mean, this would be quite a tightrope act if you could get out of this while stranding that tying run at third.
Corey Horn will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. And the runner's coming home. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. And they'll put the tag on him here, and your guess is as good as mine as to what that was all about. But I do know this, the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down 3-2. Jason Mott will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Jason Mott.
Gregor Blanco will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Center fielder, Gregor Blanco.
All right, guys. Let's do it. Come on.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
Fouled straight back. And 2-2. Now here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
This is a big inning here. You're down only 1 with the heart of the order coming up next time you get in, so that's a good first step.
Marco Scudero will stand in. He popped out in his last time. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Lee has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Buster Posey will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one, usually a major force in their offense.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Borges is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. Santiago Casilla will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. Matt Holliday will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Matt Holliday.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Holliday will not offer at that one. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
Right here.
1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Michael Lee will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Fouled straight back. Two-2 pitch pulled on the ground down to third. There to take it is Scudero on to first, and there were 2 down. 8th inning here from San Francisco with the Giants on top as you get a look at our line score to this point. Mark McGwire will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
And this is going to be a foul ball. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, base hit.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Alan Craig will be the batter. He singled home a couple in his last at-bat. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. From the stretch. I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Full count, 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base. So he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And this will be fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still folded 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
And it looked like he was on his way to breezing through this half inning. But then a base hit, now a walk here with 2 away, and that's opened the door for these guys to maybe do some damage after all.
Yadier Molina will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Let's down, right here. Right now.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Spinning a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. And the fastball here is hit on the ground, but foul. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. Cards strand a couple. Still a 3-2 ball game. Daniel Descalso has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 33,
Michael Morse will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
leading off for the Giants, left fielder, Mike Morse.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack 2-0 no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
No, not me. Maybe once or twice.
For the shortstop, Peralta. And now against his body, a jump throw. Throw bounces up to him at the bag, and he's able to cover up and hang on. Not the most fluid play, but he's out nonetheless. One gone here in the Giants' half of the eighth, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swinging a tapper out in front. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Brandon Belt will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Here's the first offering. In there at the knees, strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Goodness, 0-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Giants down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Sergio Romo is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Johnny Peralta will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth.
Johnny Peralta.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And a great start to the ninth, as this ought to be extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Well, when you bring your closer on to start the ninth, you don't expect him to do this. This gets an awful lot of the plate right here, and now, before you know it, you've got the tying run on second with nobody out.
Mark Ellis will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with 1 out.
first pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
A runner at second, nobody out. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball 2.
Two tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
All right, stop him right here.
3-0.
Shut him down right here.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
He may be the closer, but he is opening up a real can of worms here. Putting another guy on base with a walk, that's not going to help things.
Tony Cruz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 48, Tony Cruz.
Colton Wong will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 16, Colton Wong.
Let's turn 2.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now a ball hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. Hence is there to make the catch, and that's a big out, number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
And this will wind up working like a sacrifice bunt, as the tying run's able to tag up and move to third now with only 1 away.
Peter Borges will get another shot, struck out swinging his last time. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Put him down.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Lombardozzi back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Finally a chance to exhale here a little bit. They get the final out and strand the tying run at third and the go-ahead run at first.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, the Giants couldn't have done it here without the start turned in by this man, Madison Bumgarner. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 3-2. So long from San Francisco.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs on 9 hits. 3 errors. They left 7 runners on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending today's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.